So Monique has been granted a second chance at her career. She's slowly starting to get back in the industry's good graces. But will this latest outburst keep her from maneuvering within these spaces? Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So before I start this video, I want to go ahead and just, I like to break the fourth wall with y'all whenever I can. I want to apologize because in my last video, I was just high as hell. High as hell, higher than Whitney Houston, higher than giraffe pussy. My friend gave me an edible and if you can't tell, towards the end it started to kick in, and baby, I was on the edge of my seat about to fall off this damn couch. I was legit holding on for dear life, whoa. But yeah, you guys, I think y'all like the video. It is what it is. Go ahead and watch it. It's something different for this channel, but I want to go ahead and talk to you guys today about this whole entire situation with DL Hughley versus Monique. Who's in the wrong? In the contract speaks. So if you guys don't know, this past Sunday they were performing at a comedy show. It was called The Comedy Explosion, and there was a big dispute over who was supposed to be headlining the actual show. That's a big thing in comedy. Especially if you've paid your dues throughout the years, you want to be the headliner. You want to receive your flowers. So I get it. It basically was a dick measuring contest between the two. But the show happened and Monique was not the headliner. She went before DL Hughley, and you could tell there was an issue behind the scenes before she even hit the stage. But Monique does what she usually does, which is when she feels wrong, she's going to go ahead and put the whole entire situation on blast for the public to see.
When I tell you Detroit, y'all don't understand what the fuck I had to go through to stand in front of you beautiful motherfuckers tonight. Y'all don't understand the fight a bitch had to go through to stand in front of y'all tonight. Y'all don't understand I was ready to walk the fuck up out of here, but I said I can't let the people down of motherfucking Detroit, because the promoters as raggedy as a motherfucker. I fucks with contracts. That's why niggas got a problem with me. If you sign the motherfucking contract, that's what the fuck it is. But they're so used to niggas fucking around with the contract and being nervous because they might lose an opportunity or a motherfucking chance, so they will redo the contract. I'm not a bitch who's gonna redo the contract. If you sign the motherfucker, that's what the motherfucker is. The motherfucking contract said that a bitch is the headliner. The headliner. Let me say it again. The headliner. That's what the motherfucking contract says. Monique is to be the last motherfucking person on the goddamn stage. She is the headliner. That's what I signed the fuck up for. I'm 30 plus years in this motherfucking business, and I don't open for no goddamn body. I won't go out if she does that. Nigga, you open for the kings of comedy. I close for the queens of comedy, nigga. And you think that I don't have a dick, that ain't my position, nigga! So when I leave this motherfucker, the headliner has left. Talk about Young Thug, and because of their names, nigga, your name is DL. What the fuck does it stand for? Hey, how far you bending over, nigga, on the DL? I feel sorry for DL Hughley's family. I feel sorry for his motherfucking wife, because how do you suck the dick of a coward?
After Monique went all the way in on DL Hughley, them two got into a social media beef. They took their beef to Instagram, and this is where I started to side-eye the both of them, because for one, they ended up posting their deal agreements and, deal memos and performance agreements. And my thing is, that's strike one right there, because, now I don't know how Hollywood works, but from what I know, it's very unprofessional to put your contract or performance agreement for the public to see. Put it on blast for the general public to see and dissect your contract. I may be wrong, but isn't that not illegal, but just a big no-no within the industry? Whoever's in the industry that watches my channel, please let me know. But I side-eye the both of them because I looked at both of those agreements and I found some type of issues with the both of them. Because for one, this is Monique's contract right here. And if you look close, it is a contract that is drawn up by her lawyers. So, like, the people that were putting on the event didn't make the contract. Like, this is from her camp. Now, I will say, to give her some credit, towards the end of this document, it is initialed and signed by, I believe, her and said promoter, said party putting on the comedy show. So, I mean, it's not even verified if that's actually the promoter's signature, but it has 2 signatures on there, so it's kind of just like, maybe this is like a legit contract between the 2 parties. But part of me is like, this could have been something that was drawn up by her team, and who's to know if the signatures were forged or not? So I'm kind of just like, like, I see you, Monique, I want to ride with you, but I'm kind of questioning you at the same time. And then I see DL Hughley's deal memo. And the thing is, with the deal memo, I Googled the definition of it because I didn't know what that was until this whole entire situation transpired. A deal memo is like a draw up of what said party wants the contract to be before there's actual agreement between 2 parties. Like, before the 2 parties come to an agreement and draw up the actual contract. It's like the precursor to a contract. So therefore, the deal memo is not like a legitimate contract that DL Hughley was showing. So I'm kind of just like, giving you the side eye too. Now, this is just my personal opinion. My opinion of DL Hughley is, for one, I respect comedians. I have immense respect for comedians, whether you're a rookie or a legend. I respect anybody that can get on that stage and tell jokes that will sometimes hit and sometimes miss. However, DL Hughley, y'all, he's just not my favorite comedian. Like, he's just not my cup of tea. His genre of comedy is just not for me. Like I said, I respect him. I think he's a great activist. Like, I like that he uses his voice to speak out for injustices and all that. And, you know, I always see him down to the Saks Fifth Avenue at my job. He comes to Houston a lot. I see him all the time down to the bar at Saks Fifth Avenue. He's a cool individual from what I can see. But as far as comedy, like, he just does not do it for me. In my personal opinion, Monique should have been the headliner. Monique is more of headliner material versus DL Hughley. Because let's keep it real, like, neither one of them throughout the years have been that consistent with comedy. I mean, maybe DL Hughley has to an extent, because I honestly don't really follow DL Hughley's career like that. So maybe he has been doing comedy steadily throughout the years. But for the most part, like, I know what funny is. I have a great sense of humor. And Monique is just funnier. Like, let's keep it real. It's really no shade, but, like, we're not gonna act like when we watch Queens of Comedy, we don't skip DL Hughley. Like, I gotta keep it real. Like, we do not, like, I can honestly say that I did not give his whole entire set the time of day, and neither did you. But overall, like I said earlier, you two flashing your agreements for this comedy show, putting everything on blast on social media. Who wants to work with you two? Who wants to work with y'all? Like, it's a good thing you guys are legends, but at the same time, you guys are on the older age spectrum of the industry. So therefore, like I said, in terms of comedy and every genre of entertainment, like, the industry is going to start wanting to focus more on the younger talent, which they need to. But they're going to want to start booking this younger talent over you, because you guys are cutting a damn fool. You guys are way too old to be putting on like this, blasting your contracts, trying to put each other on blast. It was a damn shame, and it was embarrassing for the both of you. But ultimately, y'all, I want to have a talk with my auntie, Miss Monique. Monique, you don't know me from a can of paint, but I love you. I truly, truly love you, Miss Monique. Monique impacted my childhood in the best way. She was my introduction to comedy, and I followed her on every single show, every single comedy show. Everything that Monique did, I was a fan of, except for her talk show on BET. That yes, baby, I couldn't get with. But for the most part, I love Monique. I love everything that she does, represents, and the girl is funny as all hell. But Monique, if you keep up this attitude, your career is going to remain in the pits of hell, because it just feels like no matter what time or day, if you feel mistreated or don't get your pay, you're going to put everybody on blast and everything's going to be on display. Like, Monique, you got a second chance in this industry, and you are already showing people, like you're showing the industry why they stopped working with you in the first place. Because girl, like you are right back starting to get in the good graces, and yet here you are with bad PR. Like Monique, I understand, especially as a black woman, you probably had to bite your tongue and just go along with the get along to get along in this industry and get to where you are today. I understand that you are like of a certain age, and once you get of a certain age, your patience wears very, very thin to where, honestly and truthfully, homegirl doesn't have any patience anymore. She wants what she wants, and she wants it right now. Girl, I get it. But you putting on like this is going to get you right back where you were after Precious. Like, y'all, I want Monique to win and get back on top of this game. But girl, you gotta get out your own way. This could have been handled behind the scenes. You cussed this man out behind the scenes. Like, girl, like, I just want this girl's team to get her together. But at the same time, her team is her husband, Sydney, who was an enabler. Like, he is not the best fit for her, in my opinion. You need to separate your relationship with your business, girl, because it's not working, and this little outburst is going to bite you in the ass later. And who was in the wrong, in my opinion? Now, I can be wrong, but I will say it looks like the promoter was in the wrong, because the promoter overpromised and underdelivered, especially on the behalf of Monique. And I guess they went ahead and went with the king of comedy instead of the queen. Alleged king. I feel like the promoter or the promotional team of that event was playing yes man to the both of them to make sure that the both of them showed up, because I guarantee you if Monique would have found out that she was not going to be a headliner before the event ever happened, she probably would have said, okay, well, deuces, I'm not taking part of this, even though homegirl really is in no position to be turning down any jobs at all. I feel like Monique, who has a lot of pride, would have said, F it, I'm not doing it, if she would have knew beforehand that DL Hughley was going to be the headliner over her. So the promotional team, the promoters, it's your fault that all this happened, but at the same time, Monique could have kept this behind the scenes. But let me know what you guys think about this whole entire situation between DL Hughley versus Miss Monique. Those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.